Hello, everyone. My name is Barrington Stanford. We are with the wonderful Dr. Claudette Shepard. She is an OBGYN and a big teacher in the city of Memphis. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well, thank you. Glad to be here.
Yes, ma'am. So, my series that we're doing today is called Briefly in Depth. It's where I get briefly into your life, briefly in depth, about how you became a doctor, who you are now, what you do now, and then we give some information back to the younger generation that are aspiring to be in positions in spaces like you are today. Okay? Perfect. So, first question for you. Where are you from originally?
I'm from New York City in New York
New
City.
York!
Yes, native New Yorker.
Okay. So, when you were a kid, was being a doctor what you always wanted to be, or was it something that came to you later on? How did that go?
As early as I can remember, I wanted to be a doctor. I would say by age 8, that's what I wanted to be.
Gotcha. What was the turning point? So age 8, was it somebody in your family was sick, you wanted to take care of them? Was it, like, what was the catalyst, the jump that said, I want to be a doctor?
I don't know that there was any one catalyst. My older sister is a physician as well.
Okay.
My mom was a nurse, so we did have exposure to the world of medicine. I have an older cousin that was a physician at the time. So, you know, people from the Caribbean, we do have that influence, I feel, and I just felt that that's what I wanted to do, wanted to heal people.
Okay, good. So where you're from, in the good city of New York, or when you were growing up specifically, were there doctors that looked like you?
There were, as I mentioned, my older cousin, my primary physician was not African American. I had a cousin who was a dentist, who was my dentist, and we saw a few, but not many.
Okay, so not seeing a lot of doctors as a kid, did it deter you? Did it want you to become a doctor even more, or was that not a factor in your decision to become a doctor?
It didn't factor in. I knew what I wanted to do, and I went after it. It didn't dawn on me that it was not possible.
Now, next question for you. Your current position, what do you do?
I'm a pediatric adolescent gynecologist. And
what does that mean? That makes no sense. What does that mean?
People always wonder what that means. I'm a gynecologist for children and adolescent females. So I take care of patients pretty much under the age of 21 for their reproductive health care needs. Yes, I do deliver some babies, but my primary focus is the reproductive health care needs of children and adolescent females.
Why is that so important in this day and age?
Because there's this thing called On Becoming a Woman, and the path to becoming a woman is very important. So there's opportunity to influence the minds, the ideas, the lives of these girls, adolescents, women before they get there. So you can make, when you look at adults, things are already set in stone. But if you can influence the minds of young children, you can help them steer clear of some problems, some obstacles, some bad decisions in their lives.
Yes, I agree.
Great. I like it.
Now, you also have your MBA, correct?
Yes, I did.
What have you done to intertwine, or how do I say this? Have you combined medicine and your MBA together? Have you at all, and how have you done that, if you have?
I received my MBA about almost 4 years ago, and it's in healthcare leadership. So in that sense, I'm looking at more so on the leadership aspect of healthcare, looking at how we're making decisions at the hospital level, or even on the academics part of life, being a leader in the healthcare science system. So I think it's merged my passion for healthcare with developing the lives and the careers of doctors on the academic side. So it's a nice, healthy balance.
Good medium. Is this where you want to stay until you retire, or do you have dreams of transitioning to something consulting? Maybe you want to do more teaching. What do you want to do in the future? What are your goals for yourself in medicine in the future?
Well, I used to want to stamp out teen pregnancy in Memphis. That's what brought me to Memphis. But now I think I would say making sure that the future of healthcare is assured for our children, our youth, so that they could realize the path towards becoming a physician is possible. You just have to focus. You have to know what resources are available. You have to make those connections, and you have to believe in what you can do. I think being in the healthcare science, the health science center, UT Health Science Center, puts me among students and residents and young people in their careers to make that difference. I think getting the MBA gave me options as I look at my exit plan because being available 24/7/52 for the pediatric adolescent age population does have its toll from time to time. But I can see where, as you said, teaching others, especially mentoring young physicians, is something that I do enjoy, and I can see where it can take me to the next level. I'm happy with what I'm doing, and I'm glad that I'm able to influence those who are coming behind.
That transitions perfectly into my next question. What are some pitfalls you see students make and some successes that you see students make? Well, give me one of both.
All right, pitfalls. They have an idea, but they haven't thought it through.
It's a lot of people.
Some of my patients, I'll ask them what they want to do when they grow up, and they don't have a clue when it comes to medicine, what it means, what type of commitment it takes, or what are the prereqs. So being able to, if you have an idea, map it out, get a sense of what you're in for before you say that's what you want to do. Do your research.
Yes.
So I don't think they do the research, and they may make mistakes early in the game that if they had done their research, they would not have made, and that affects their ability to go forward.
That's fair, because there's a lot of people, me included, that when I first started on my marketing journey or my sales journey, I was 21, 22, and I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I do personally think that everyone should have a sales background, some sales, because sales runs the world, right? If you can't sell yourself, you can't sell anything. Why would somebody pick you versus you, like, what makes you you, and why is that relevant to what I'm looking for in a business, in a company, in a partner, whatever, regardless, right? But yeah, next, what is one success that you see?
The success that I see, I would say that, especially the younger generation, they're very creative. So things that I would never have considered growing up or in my journey, that's open to them, and they're making it work. So you're seeing enterprising opportunities that will make a difference in the future, and I'm impressed. I'm very much impressed.
Okay, now a couple more questions for you. What makes a good doctor?
A good doctor is someone who is genuinely concerned about her patients and can see opportunities to help where they may not. Yes, it's important to be committed, but you have to balance, because you cannot fully impact the lives of your patients if you are broken. So that whole work-life balance, you've got to, you can't give of yourself if you don't have. So a good doctor is passionate, is concerned, looks out for the patients primarily, but with an understanding of how to make sure that their lives are balanced. I think. There's some other things, but yeah.
Got you. Outside of what you just said about the last question, for students that are medical students currently medical school, right? They're losing their minds. They're stressing out. They're worried about tests. They're worried about making it through medical school. What is one piece of advice you have to help them not give up on their dreams and goals?
Remember your why. Remember why you started on this journey, and it will help you through those times. Remember your why and reach out to someone who can support and encourage you. There'll be a lot of naysayers, but you'll find somebody who can either mentor you, be your support, and help guide you through. When you're in medical school, you're among the cream of the crop. People who are scrambling behind, they rose to the top in high school, in college. Now they're all together. They're all together in medical school. So it's going to be like that. But make sure you focus on your why and seek out those resources, because sometimes people are feeling like, well, I'm bright, I'm smart, I was the top of my class in college.
Everyone was like that.
and they don't reach out for the resources that many of the schools have for study skills and things like that. Focus on your why and take advantage of the resources that are available. But don't give up. Don't give up.
There you go. You heard it first from her. Last question. Out of all the... let me break this down into two questions. How many other doctors in the city of Memphis do what you do?
Well, I'm the only pediatric and adolescent gynecologist in town.
Okay. So the next question was, out of all the people that do what you do, why should somebody come to you? But if you're the only person that does what you do, then they only have one choice but to come to you.
I would hope that they come to me because I render good care. There are people who see younger patients, but not to some degree. They may see a teenager, a 14-year-old who has irregular periods, but they may not. They may not feel comfortable with a lot, and many of them don't see the children at all, those in the pediatric population. So I get referrals not only from within Memphis, Shelby County, but West Tennessee, East Arkansas, Northern Mississippi. So it's fun. We're recruiting for others to expand what we do, but I enjoy it. I can't see myself doing anything else than this. I enjoy it.
Thank you so much. This is Dr. Claudette Shepard, Barrington, Stanford. The story is called Briefly in Depth. I really appreciate everybody for watching today, and thank you for coming out.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, ma'am.